In the last week, I made a video about how Shohei Ohtani threw his fastest recorded major league pitch at 101.7 miles per hour, which I'm pretty sure was an unexpected development, given the fact that it was only his third appearance coming off his second career Tommy John surgery. And while this definitely has been the dominant storyline over the last month or so, as it is, of course, once again, one of the most unique things we've seen on an MLB field, something else that's emerging as a dominant storyline is the fact that he's trending towards his fourth ever MVP. Because of what he's accomplishing at the plate, including National League leading totals in home runs, slugging percentage, OPS, OPS plus, and runs. And he just added on to each one of these totals yesterday when he blasted a home run versus the White Sox. But this wasn't any old round tripper. In fact, it was, by definition, unlike any we've ever recorded before. The Dodgers were already out to a 5-1 lead in this one versus righty Shane Smith, who had given up 4 runs in the first inning alone, when Ohtani came to the plate in the 4th inning, working the count full before getting a breaking ball inside, crushing it high, and I do mean high, in the air to right field on what ended up being a no-doubter. Now, on the surface, this probably looked moderately impressive, as it hung in the air for approximately 7 seconds before it actually landed in the stands. But it perhaps wasn't clear how unique this home run was just from the eye test. You see, this moonscraper from Shohei left his bat at an impressive 116.3 miles per hour at a launch angle of 42 degrees. That might not sound like anything too spectacular until you realize we have never seen a major league home run hit over 116 miles per hour at an angle above 35, let alone 40, let alone 42. In fact, we've never seen one hit that high at 115 miles an hour. This makes this a purely singular feat of strength, as the ability to impart that much exit velocity on a ball hit at that angle is just completely unprecedented. Now, I know I'm going to get a decent amount of people commenting that this isn't even worthy of a video, but I also want you to consider what a 42-degree home run usually looks like. As you can see here on this Juan Soto blast back in 2019 that traveled 366 feet at 104.7 miles an hour, both of which are around the average for balls hit out at an angle this high. Ohtani's blast, meanwhile, traveled 408 feet on top of the other peripherals, which would also make it a nearly top 10 farthest hit home run at a launch angle over 42. I will acknowledge that this is a bit nerdy, but I didn't want to ignore how impressive this was, being a feat of raw power that maybe only 5 other guys in the whole sport right now could approach today. As for the rest of the game, the Dodgers would manage to close this one out 6-1 over the White Sox, with very little happening in the way of notable plays following Shohei's Herculean blast. Now, thank you so much for watching, and please remember that if you ever see anything you'd like to see detailed in the Made the Cut video, whether that be a specific play, player, or narrative surrounding a team or something, feel free to reach out to my email, basebpoet@gmail.com. And if I do end up using your idea, I'll of course give you a shout out. Thank you so much once again, and I'll see you in the next one.